Jefferson High School alumnus Dr. Tammy Wawro has been stepping up on behalf of education since she was a student herself at Cleveland Elementary School.
Cleveland was an amazing place to go to school. It really gave me my wings. It was a great time in Iowa history. As I look back, I didn't know it at the time, but that's when the ELL population really grew, and Cleveland was the first English language learner school in the area. So by the time I was in 5th and 6th grade, my class was full of girls and boys that had just gotten to the United States. And it was so fun. It helped me to learn because I could help the girl next to me learn math a little bit, acting like I was helping her when really I was learning a lot myself.
As a Jefferson Jayhawk, her role models helped her develop life skills that she continues to call on and to model for others.
I was a pom-pom girl. I was very involved in yearbook and newspaper. Just, high school is a place where you just try to find your way, and those opportunities helped me make friends and be involved with school, not just in academics. What I learned a lot in yearbook was how to juggle things and how to work with other people, and also how to work as a team. Mr. Smurra was the yearbook editor advisor, and he was an amazing model on how you handle things under pressure, how you act with humor and grace, and if things went well, you got to run out and get donuts in Donutland and get back in time for the next class, and he might have let us do that every now and then.
Of her high school career, Tammy shared, Jefferson is a place where anyone can succeed if they work hard. It doesn't matter who your parents are, if you have money, or if you are basically on your own. Once you are a Jayhawk, you are empowered to be successful, no excuses. She looked forward to each school day and recalls several teachers with special fondness.
Mr. Lockett was my math teacher, and I did struggle with math, and I tell you, he spent a lot of time helping me feel more confident. He was also a tennis coach, and I think I could tell he brought a lot of his coaching strategies into the classroom, which resonated with me. And I think back on elementary school, I had Mr. Haggerty was my 5th and 6th grade teacher. He had student taught, and then I was able to have him in 6th grade. And I learned a lot about how you treat people with respect and dignity, also along with the diversity in my classroom at the time. Then when I got to high school, he had moved up to Jefferson and was a science teacher there. So it was neat to see that someone could be a great teacher at many levels. And I think about that a lot in my career today.
By the time of her high school graduation in 1987, Tammy felt confident that she could do anything she set her mind to. That drive and self-motivation supported her as she discovered education as her career passion and worked to achieve her college degree.
I went to Kirkwood Community College. It was a gift for me. I left without debt, and it prepared me to go on to the University of Northern Iowa. I went there to be a teacher. I didn't know I always wanted to be a teacher. I think it was in the back of my head that's what I would do. There was a class I took at Jefferson in the Family and Consumer Science department about child development, and I don't even know if we offer that anymore, but it really helped me see how important the first 3 to 5 years of life is in a child's brain development, and if I could be a part of helping that, it's what I knew I wanted to do.
She returned to the district in 1995, now as one of our teachers.
I started teaching at Hiawatha Elementary School in 5th grade. I love 5th graders. They get your jokes and they understand humor, and they're still okay to be an elementary school student for a little while. You're preparing them for this big experience called middle school, and that's a big deal.
While teaching, Tammy earned a master's degree from UNI and also became a national board certified teacher. She recently achieved her doctorate. Her passion for education and for teachers eventually led her to take leadership roles beyond the classroom. Tammy served as vice president of the Cedar Rapids Education Association from 2003 through 2009 and president from 2009 to 2012. She was first elected president of the Iowa State Education Association in 2012 and recently began her 2nd term.
For me to make a true difference in my classroom and for the educators I work with, I learned that I needed to become more involved in policy at an even higher level to try to help impact what happens at the classroom level. It's very rewarding when you are sitting on state level committees to be able to give a classroom voice into those conversations. So when you're talking about statewide assessments or statewide conversations on what should happen with teachers' evaluations, there's actually a teacher in that room, and I can never forget where I came from.
Tammy and her husband Mike are the parents of 3 sons. They also include a daughter-in-law and a grandson in their close-knit family circle. Tammy is quick to point out that it is the support of her family that has made her professional opportunities possible.
In a way, it's their service as well, and they feel that they can give back by helping me give to educators and the voice to students around Iowa. So it's very much a family decision. We have a big calendar, and we try to make the best use of time. Capitalizing on the fish philosophy from the Seattle Fish Company, when you're there, be there, and make their day when you can, and I try to do that with whoever I'm with.
Tammy takes great pride in noting how both her personal life and her professional roles remain focused on children.
So it's very focused around my own kids. That's my leisure time. You know, it's always about kids, and isn't that how it should be? That's the future of everything that we do. So in my life, that's my leisure time as well as my work time.
We thank Tammy Wawro for her service to education and continuing support of teachers and students. We are pleased to congratulate her on her personal and professional successes.